Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pause for Self-Care. I have already done 2 little videos about myself on my healing journey, and today is the 3rd video about that. The first video was really about my appearance, the second one about my spirituality and faith, and today's is about my mind. So thank you so much for joining me. Please do hit the subscribe button if you find this interesting, and hit the bell so you can get notifications of upcoming videos.
In all of us, in our hearts, there's love and light that we must realize. We need to feel, we need to use this warmth that could make bright our lives. In all of us, in our...
Okay, so today's video is about my mind, and it took me such a long time to finally get some therapy. Once again, mummy issues, because Mummy Dearest said that helping your mind or seeing a therapist is messing with your head. So I'm crazy. No. Yes, I am. Obviously. But anyway, that's just me. I have my crazy ways. We all have our crazy ways. And you know what? That's what makes you unique. But it's also so important to work on yourself and to help your mind develop. So what I have been doing in the last 4 years is really researching what happened to me, trying to understand it, speaking to therapists, speaking to people who know about these things, speaking to people who have also been there, speaking to my support group. I attend 2 let's phrase that differently. I facilitate 2 support groups, but I also attend our support group leaders group. And I think each one has such an important place in my life. One is for pets, one is for support group leaders, and the other for anxiety and depression. And I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression in 2019. So yes, I'm still on my medication. I have spoken about this before. I mentioned it on the video I did for SADAG. So yes, I take my medication every day without fail, and it's helped me. But also speaking to people and being vulnerable has helped me. And I think the biggest thing is being able to navigate those difficult things that crop up. And when you've been through childhood trauma or lived in an abusive home or in a traumatic home as a child, things are gonna crop up through your adulthood. It'll crop up when you least expect it, which sucks. It really sucks. But I have learned to accept that. At times I really feel quite hard, just generally hard, and sometimes I worry that my tablets stop me from having certain emotions. But then I have a good cry. Maybe I cry for 2 days. Sometimes things just feel hopeless, and in December everything felt like too much in the beginning. And that's okay. I don't know where it came from, but everything felt like too much. And I just took it easy on myself. And I think knowing within yourself when to be easy on yourself is very important. When things feel overwhelming, take time. It's okay. Don't push yourself more and make yourself more frazzled. Rather just take time. Even if it's 10 minutes, have your cup of coffee and sniff that coffee. Just give yourself time. Another very important thing that I use to work on my mind is boundaries. Boundaries with me, because I need to hold myself accountable to doing things. I need to hold myself accountable to my daily gratitude, to meditation, to a mantra, to getting through things, holding myself accountable to feel those hard feelings and get through and feel better on the other side. I need those boundaries, but also with other people. And January so far has shown me some mega ones. For instance, I had somebody try to send me on a guilt trip. Total guilt trip. I had already helped them as much as I possibly could. And they started to demand appointments when I actually had with other people. And I can't split myself in two. So in those moments, I've just got to say to myself, I am only one person. You can't allow them to guilt trip you. You can only do so much. You can only help so much. And that was huge for me. Just saying, look, I unfortunately can't help you because I have other people who I have set appointments with. And yes, they did get upset. But what can I do? Before, I'd cave. Totally cave. And I'd say, okay, maybe I can swap the appointment for you. Not anymore. When I have an appointment, I have an appointment. My work hours are my work hours. That's it. If I don't have that time of work hours and no work hours, I'm a mess. I need my self-care time. You need your self-care time. And people just need to realize that you are only one person. You're not a robot. So set boundaries, even though it upsets them. Set your work hours. Set boundaries with your family and say, look, I'm not talking about these subjects. It's so important for your mental health. And yeah, I think that's all I'll say here. But please do watch my social media because I speak a lot about little things during the course of the year about improving your mental health and helping situations just to help your personal growth. And I think that's so important, is to grow. And not this whole new year, new me stuff. New year, better me. I'm just going to try to be a better person than I was yesterday. And that's how I'll end off. So remember to pause for self-care and see me on my next video. Cheerio.